The case of the K-9 caper. The team are traveling along a busy road near a small town when they notice police officers investigating a series of thefts involving Pokémon. The episode opens with sunlight reflecting off cobblestone streets, citizens observing cautiously, and Pokémon roaming freely among the chaos. Misty observes that understanding criminal behavior and its interaction with Pokémon is essential for trainers who aim to respond responsibly and ethically. Brock notes that recognizing patterns, analyzing environments, and predicting outcomes are crucial for solving problems involving Pokémon and humans. Ash, curious and determined to help, approaches while Pikachu remains alert to energy fluctuations, subtle signals, and potential hazards. Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle demonstrate readiness to assist in both investigative and protective roles. The story begins as Ash learns that a group of wild Growlithe and their trainers have been involved in mysterious thefts, taking food and supplies but leaving no lasting harm. The episode emphasizes observation, deduction, and ethical reasoning, highlighting the need to understand Pokémon motivation and behavior in context. Misty stresses that trainers must evaluate the intentions behind Pokémon actions, while Brock notes that intervention should be strategic and minimally disruptive. Ash attempts to investigate while ensuring the safety of both Pokémon and citizens, balancing curiosity with responsibility. Ash and his Pokémon coordinate their efforts to track the Growlithe and identify the underlying cause of the thefts. Pikachu uses electrical sensitivity to detect energy patterns and subtle movement cues. Bulbasaur employs vines to guide and redirect Pokémon safely. Charmander provides warmth and illumination for strategic visibility. And Squirtle manipulates water and terrain to facilitate tracking while avoiding environmental disruption. This sequence demonstrates teamwork, observation, problem-solving, and ethical intervention, emphasizing that effective training involves intelligence, coordination, and consideration for Pokémon and humans alike. During the investigation, Team Rocket appears, seeking to exploit the confusion to capture Pokémon for profit. Jessie, James, and Meowth set traps and deploy mechanical devices to intercept the Growlithe and Pikachu, creating hazards for Ash, his team, and the local citizens. Ash coordinates a strategic response. Pikachu disables machinery with precise Thunderbolt attacks. Bulbasaur and Charmander protect both Pokémon and humans while redirecting the Growlithe, and Squirtle manipulates terrain and water flow to prevent accidents. Misty assists with timing and observation, reinforcing lessons in teamwork, ethical intervention, and adaptability under pressure. The climax occurs when Team Rocket captures the leader Growlithe and attempts to escape, endangering the stolen supplies and the surrounding area. Ash and his Pokémon execute a coordinated rescue. Pikachu targets Team Rocket's devices with precision. Bulbasaur and Charmander manipulate obstacles and provide protection, and Squirtle ensures environmental stability. The Growlithe themselves display trust and cooperation, working alongside Ash's team to regain control. Team Rocket is ultimately defeated and blasted off in their classic comedic fashion, illustrating that collaboration, strategic thinking, and ethical guidance can resolve complex situations safely. Following the resolution, Ash reflects on lessons learned. Observation, empathy, ethical intervention, teamwork, adaptability, and analytical thinking are essential for trainers managing Pokémon behavior in human environments. Pikachu and the other Pokémon demonstrate growth in responsiveness, trust, and coordination, highlighting the importance of collaboration and leadership. Misty emphasizes attentiveness to Pokémon behavior and intentions, while Brock praises Ash for strategic problem-solving, ethical guidance, and leadership in protecting both Pokémon and humans. The episode concludes with Ash and his friends watching the Growlithe return to their habitats peacefully, the sun setting over the town and casting warm light on the streets. Ash realizes that mastery as a Pokémon trainer requires intelligence, empathy, adaptability, and cooperation alongside battle skills. Misty and Brock reinforce these lessons, while Pikachu and the other Pokémon walk confidently, demonstrating trust, cohesion, and growth in tactical, ethical, and analytical judgment. The case of the K-9 caper emphasizes multiple lessons: observation and behavioral analysis, ethical problem-solving, teamwork and coordination, adaptability in dynamic situations, strategic planning, and respect for Pokémon and human communities. Ash's journey continues to integrate adventure, tactical development, and moral growth, showing that becoming a Pokémon Master requires intelligence, empathy, cooperation, and thoughtful strategy alongside combat proficiency.